What does it say that we're sitting here watching Crazy Legs Crane on DVD or Blu-ray? And we're not only watching a Crazy Legs Crane cartoon, but we're listening to the audio track commentary. Hi, this is Jerry Beck, and I am with you for the next 5 minutes. I'm holding your hand, or, maybe not, but I'm here with you. We're going to get through this. Crazy Legs Crane. This is, and obviously one of the last of the Patty Freeling, Jeffrey Mearish cartoons that were contracted for by United Artists, part of the big Pink Panther deal that they made back in the 60s. That included, of course, the Pink Panther cartoons, The Inspector, The Ant and the Aardvark, Tijuana Toads, Roland and Ratfink. Who am I leaving out here? Hoot Kloot, The Dog Father, The Blue Racer, Mr. Jaws, or Mr. Jaw, and at the very end of that, Crazy Legs Crane. A lot of these Patty Freeling series in this later period in the 1970s, they pretty much decided, Frizz must have decided, I don't know, I really don't know. They must have thought, I had done so many cartoons for so many decades, and there's no reason why I can't borrow a few of the ideas from some of the older series that I used to work on. And Crazy Legs Crane was sort of a Mortimer Snerd, kind of like you remember Beaky Buzzard from Warner Brothers, of which Frizz directed at least one cartoon of. And let's take Mortimer Snerd and give him a little son, and who really looks up to him, not unlike the cartoons at Warner Brothers that Robert McKimson did with Sylvester and Sylvester Jr. Not the ones with Hippity Hopper per se, but those later ones, like Birds of a Father and Fish and Slips. Those are the ones, Cat's Paw, where the son has all this great admiration for his Pop, and Pop frequently lets him down. Well, that's what Crazy Legs Crane seems to have going for it. You've got actor Larry Mann as the voice. You've got the son who is constantly being humiliated by the failures of his dad, but he puts a bag over his head. And you got that dragonfly, which even I want to kill that character. And you got a laugh track on the TV ones. The thing about the Crazy Legs Crane films and Mr. Jaw was that even United Artists didn't want to distribute them. No, that's not true. But what they did was they went right to television. They had a TV deal with NBC, and these cartoons, although they were part of the UA order, went right to television because they needed the filler material there. UA did release these theatrically in Europe, and the less said about our relationship with Europe after the release of these cartoons, the better. I'm joking. Of course, the directors on this series were all great and all veterans. We had Sid Marcus, Jerry Chinicki, Bob Richardson, David DeTige, Art Davis, and Brad Case are the directors on these cartoons. I don't know if any prints are around with the specific credits for the individual cartoons. I have not seen any of the European theatricals. In fact, I'm under the impression the European theatricals look the way the TV ones do, with just a title card at the beginning and just the cartoon. I think maybe there was an end title. I don't know if they went to extra trouble to create theatrical versions of these. At least no evidence has shown up yet. Well, I don't know what else to say about Crazy Legs Crane. The character himself was introduced in 1969 as an adversary in the Tijuana Toads cartoons. And he also appeared in the Blue Racer and the Dogfather series. I mean, they didn't even have to redraw or create the design of this character to start this series. The character already existed. That does say something about the effort put into these cartoons. 16 episodes were produced. That was par for the course at that time. That's how many weeks the Saturday morning show would be on for. And needless to say, Crazy Legs never caught that dragonfly. That's it from me. Enjoy the rest of these cartoons.